everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nancy. I'm a nutritionist and I make nutrition related videos on my channel. So if you like and enjoy such type of content, do not forget to share and subscribe to my channel. So welcome, and the topic for today is how to lose weight without calorie counting. A lot of us struggle counting calories and most of us actually do not count it right. With so many food options available and so many applications available to log your calories in, it becomes really challenging and confusing as to what to do and how to do. And in the end, if you're not getting the results that you want, it becomes really frustrating and your motivation also dies, right? So today I'm going to tell you 3 different ways in which you can control your total calorie intake for the day. So first of all, I want to make this disclaimer. Calorie counting is the exact way wherein you understand that total amount of calories that you are eating, but calorie counting is not for everyone, so that is why I'm making this video. But in the long run, if you're not able to get the results you want from these tips, then you will ultimately have to shift to either calorie counting or choose a dietitian like me to get a plan wherein everything is done by the dietitian and you just have to follow the plan. So without further ado, let's get started with this video. Number 1 way of losing weight without calorie counting is doing portion controls. So I've talked about it so many times on my page, on Instagram, and I believe on YouTube as well. Portion control is something that everyone can practice. It gives you this flexibility of eating what you really like, but all you have to do is control the portion. So for example, if you like to eat burgers and I tell you only 1 burger a day is what you can eat within your calorie deficit, so you'll be happy to eat it, right? So even if I tell you like I can give you burger but you can only eat it for 3 times a week, then also you'll be happy. So having food that you really like on your plate is going to make your life easier, and it also enables you to practice portion control, and you easily do it because it doesn't feel like dieting. So yeah, doing portion control is definitely going to help you. So how do you do portion control? For example, you eat in a bigger plate and a bigger bowl, so you're going to replace that bigger plate with a smaller plate and a smaller bowl. As it is, you are going to see the plate as much full as you used to see before because the size is small. But since the size is small, the portion that you'll be pouring on that plate will be less. So ultimately, you will be eating lesser calories in that meal. So if you do it for all your meals, you're going to definitely eat less throughout the day. And if you continue doing it every day of the week, at the end of the week, you will have enough calorie deficit to see results on the scale. That's one way of doing portion control. Portion control can also be done by reducing the portion sizes using your hands or cups, right? So measuring through cups can also help you do portion control. Half a cup, if you were taking, you can measure how much you were eating. If you're eating 1 cup, now you can reduce it to half cup and then pour it in your plate without having to change your plates. So this is another way of doing portion control, which is ultimately going to create that calorie deficit for you. Number 2, second way of creating a calorie deficit without counting calories is understanding which foods have more calories. So nuts, seeds, nut butters, oils, cheese, and all sort of fats have a lot of calories. So if you're somebody who's been snacking on nuts, handful of nuts 3 to 4 times a day, you are probably eating 700 to 800 calories without even realizing it. So you have to make sure that you do not do such kind of mistakes. And if you're taking snacks from supermarkets or anywhere else, you have to read the label and see how many calories in a portion there is, because most of the packaging now have companies have become very, very smart with the packaging and what they print on the packaging. On the nook of the corner, they're going to write in very small letters as the portion size and their calories. So you'll be happy to know that, oh, the full packet has this many calories, but on top it is written that the calories given are for the portion, and this full packet has about 4 or 5 portions. So it is essential that you read the labels carefully and understand how many calories you are eating. So if the calories are very high in the food that you're eating, you are definitely going to reduce the portion sizes. Now, I would strongly recommend you to not eat from outside, rather choose foods that are available in your house. For example, replacing your aloo bhujia with a diet mixture, or makhana, or roasted chana. These will have lesser calories in comparison to the fried food, and of course you will have slightly more portion of these food if you want to eat same amount of calories. Again, popcorn is a very good food. It is a very good snack. A lot of us enjoy eating. But if you're eating popcorn from outside or in a cinema, the calories are too many because they use a lot of fat or butter to cook it. If you make it at home and use 1 tablespoon of butter to make the popcorn, you add in salt and everything, you can enjoy a full bowl with half the calories, or 1/3 of the calories that you would actually eat in a cinema. So eating inside your house and minding the portion of snacks that you're eating and understanding the foods that have higher calories is going to help you practice more portion control on snacks. Number 3. So the third way of practicing portion control would be adding more vegetables to your meal. So for example, if you're somebody who likes to eat in a big bowl, who likes to get satisfaction from the eyes first and see that the bowl is full, and that is how you feel content after eating the entire bowl on your own, all alone, then the only way is to decrease 1/3 to half of the amount of carbs from your meal and replace it with vegetables. You can add in cooked vegetables, steamed vegetables, boiled vegetables. You can drink a cup of soup before you have your meal. This is going to increase satiety, add volume to your diet, add more fiber to your diet, and is going to keep you full, and you will eat less automatically. So when you add lots of vegetable in rice or in oats or in poha or quinoa, whatever you are cooking in your carbs mainly, you can actually make the portion 2 times or 3 times without increasing the calories too much, because vegetables have very less calories in them. So that way you can eat bigger portions, but again carbs are less because you have removed carbs and replaced them with vegetables. So this is one of the tricks that you can use to reduce your carb intake, your portion intake, and your caloric intake for the day. So I hope these 3 habits are going to help you in reducing your total caloric intake for the day. But again, if after a few months you stop seeing results on the scale because of these methods that you were following, these methods have a big room for error. So try calculating the calories again. Try asking for a plan from a renowned dietitian or somebody who you trust or who you relate to. Do not give up if you don't stop seeing results on the scale, because sometimes scale doesn't move but your body is changing. So try and visualize everything. If you feel that nothing is working, do not lose hope. Try to improvise, try to see your errors, try to see, analyze your day and see what kind of food you're eating, because if there is error, that is the reason you are not seeing the results. So your duty is to pick the error and not leave the process. Do not leave the process, because that's the only way to reach your ultimate goal of having a good body, healthy life, and a healthy lifestyle. So I hope this video makes sense to you, and I hope you will find these tips useful in creating a deficit without having to count calories every time. And if you find this useful, and if you find knowledge in my content, help in my content, do not forget to share it with your friends and family members, and like my video, and also comment below as in what other topics would you like me to cover in my upcoming videos. So until next time, bye bye and have a good day.